Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. I hope you guys been doing great. I'm Zach here. Alright, so it's been so long since I done a video. Okay, so as you guys know from my the latest video that I did, I think couple of months ago or a month ago, I actually did an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch OLED version. So my purpose of this video today is to do a review after I've used it for close to I think a month or so. So this video is for those who have not tried any Nintendo Switch before. This actually is my very first. I would say I did buy the Switch before, but I didn't really use that much. But this is the first time I'm using the Switch on a more daily basis. So if you're like me, okay, you are thinking whether should you buy this OLED Switch for as a Christmas present for yourself or your family members or loved one. So this is the video for you. All right. So without further ado, guys, let me just start it off. Okay, with this video. Okay, so the first thing, right, I'm going to break it down into two portions. Okay, first is I'm going to share with you the things that I like about the Nintendo Switch OLED version, and the second portion is I'm going to share with you what are the things that I don't really like about the Nintendo Switch version, the OLED version. Okay, so let me take a look at all the things I need to go through. So basically, this is the console itself. Okay, as you can see, all right, they do have offer a lot of accessories itself. All right, so if you guys want to know about more of the accessories that I've actually showed here, okay, do consider subscribe to my channel and like this video, okay, because in my next subsequent videos I'm going to share with you my unboxing and my review of the individual accessories that I have actually purchased. Right, so I have the Hori, the Splitback Pro, and the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. All right, I'm gonna put it aside first, and the last thing that we are going to talk, I'm going to share with you is the new grip. Okay, so I also purchased the new grip for my this Nintendo Switch. So do stay tuned to my channel. Okay, so a lot of content is coming up. I know I've been very busy, but yeah, stay tuned, guys. Right, so I'm gonna put it out at the side first. So today's main video, the main purpose of this video is to talk about the things that I like about this Nintendo Switch. Okay, so the very first thing that I actually I noticed when I first got it, right? Okay, is the screen is actually very beautiful. Okay, so I'm basing on the context that I actually bought the OG Switch before, the original Switch, but I didn't. It was an impulse buy, so I didn't really game a lot on it. I just had the Mario Kart game, and that's it. Right. So the difference that I can actually, based on my memory and compared to this OLED version, this is definitely, of course, more vibrant. Okay, the color is more vibrant. Okay, so that is one thing that I noticed about. Okay, and do remember there's a settings in on the console itself where you can actually switch to vivid color, or I think the other mode is the normal color. Right, so it depends on what kind of gamer you are, what kind of games you play. So do remember to switch around, right, and test it out which one that you prefer. Okay, for me, I'm using the vivid color mode currently. Okay, so the second thing is, okay, that I noticed, which is a very good add-on, is the kickstand. Okay, so this kickstand, which they doesn't have previously, right? So where you can actually switch it into different kind of angle, all right, and it's not very loose. You can see, right? I can show you this angle, right? So it's not very loose, so you can actually put it in different kind of viewing angle for yourself. Okay, so I can do this. If I want lay back a bit, I can do this. Right, so this is a very good add-on, I would say, from Nintendo Switch itself. Right, from Nintendo. Alright, so the other one that I want to talk about is the button. Okay, the button is very tactile. Not sure if you guys can hear. Alright, so I feel the button here is very nice to press. Alright, but later on I'll share with you guys on what are the things that I don't really like of the button. Alright, so in terms of handheld gaming device, I think this is if not the only one, or if not the best currently. Right, I know there's Steam is coming out with another handheld console, but that is more geared to PC. But to be honest, I won't compare both console at the same time because I feel they are built differently, that kind of stuff. So Steam is more for PC gamings, and this is more for like those really Nintendo Switch kind of this games, right? So I won't, for me personally, I won't compare both of them, right? But for now, if you talk about handheld gaming, this is the best, right? And of course, I won't even compare to mobile, right? So mobile is just more of like a lot of like pay to win feature, right? So I won't even compare that. Okay, and the other thing is I think it's the fourth point. Okay, the fourth point is I like how customizable this Switch is in terms of the look, the accessories, the controllers, right? That you can switch. Alright, of course, they comes with decals, skins, that you can actually paste on it. It makes it very, versatile for you to customize, your own Switch, right? So I also purchased the D brand skin as well. So I'm very excited, right? I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to do a application as well on how to apply the D brand skin. I know they have it, but I just want to show you guys from a first timer application perspective, right? So do follow my channel, right? And in the other thing that the fifth thing that I really like about this console is the battery life. Guys, I have been gaming probably around 2 hours straight most of the time, right? And the battery actually dropped from 100% to 75%. To me, that's amazing, right? The battery life amazing. I don't think you can even achieve it in a mobile phone, right? So in terms of battery life, this is a plus, right? So I really 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 like it. Okay, and of course the reason why I choose this color is I like the white color of this console compared to the other one, which is I think it's the black version. Yeah, so I didn't really previously we don't really have the white version, on the original Switch, so that's why I wanted to get this. And the other thing is I forgot to mention the screen is also much bigger, a little bit bigger compared to the OG Switch, right? So this is something that you guys need to take note as well. I think this one wouldn't have any negative point. I say it's just more of like your own preference. Alright, so but the only key difference between this model and the OG Switch, right, is this one is the OLED version on handheld version, but if you're connecting based on the dock itself, there's no difference. Okay, so this is the main thing that you guys need to take note of. If you're purely on handheld, okay, you focus on handheld version or on gaming, so and you want to have a better display experience, so this is the one that you should consider, right? But in terms of like you don't really care about the OLED version or the Switch version, then I would suggest you can consider the Switch, the normal Switch, right? Which I think now should even go cheaper with this launch, right? So yeah, so this is something that you guys can take into consideration when you guys are deciding whether do you want to buy the Switch OLED. Okay, I think that's pretty it. I cover on the things that I like. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to cover is the things that I don't really like. Okay, so remember just now I talked to you guys about the controller. I like the tactile and all that, but there is also another thing that I don't really like. Okay, it's really very small, guys. I feel it's very awkward for me to play the game like this. Alright, and I really feel the buttons, even though it's nice, but it's very small for my hand. Okay, that's why I purchased the Hori Switchpad Pro. Okay, I'll share with you guys when I actually review that Hori Switchpad Pro. Okay, but this is really one thing that I really don't like. Okay, and imagine even with that dock that they come with, okay, which is this. Alright, I feel it's very awkward, right? So that's why I decided to purchase this instead. Okay, alright, so that's when if I'm docking on the TV, right? But I mean for those guys with big hands, okay, so if you want to purchase the Switch, right? I think this applies to both the OLED and the original Switch. If you have big hands, okay, I think mine is quite small, cause for guys' hand I feel, but I still feel it's very small for me. I feel it's very awkward. Alright, so do bear in mind that if you buy this, you should factor in additional costs for a new controller like this. Alright, so I bought this in as at around $70 Sing. So I think it's probably during sales, right? So I think in US or other countries, in US maybe it's like $50-$60 that I bought this, right? So this is really one thing that I really don't like. Okay, so the button is small, okay, and I feel it's very awkward if I use it alone, right? So that's why I purchased the other one. Okay, so right, so I think that's about it, guys. I think really no complaint on this on the Nintendo Switch, guys. I really love it. All right, I think it's way better than you know, the other kind of like handheld console that I've actually tried. The very last that I used was I think it was the PlayStation, the Vita, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so it was the very first gen. So that was the last console that I had. The other one is the next one will be this, right? And then of course I sold off the other old Switch, right, which I bought in impulse, right? So overall, I think if you are someone that is always traveling, you know, and you need some entertainment, right, or basically always traveling, so this is the console really for you, right? To be honest, I don't really game on mobile games anymore, so that's why I actually purchased this. Even though you can see I only have one game, which is Diablo 2. Amazing game, by the way, guys. I'll do a review again as well on this game. So this is the only game I play now, and it lasts me for like the battery life is very fantastic if when I play this. So this is all the things that I have to share, okay, with you guys. Yeah, one more thing, the sound quality of this device so far is good. Alright, so I use it without headset. I think the sound quality is still okay, not fantastic, but it's still acceptable. But one thing to take note, guys, I mean, just thought of my mind, I missed out on my on my script. So this is something that I thought of. Okay, if you are thinking of connecting to Bluetooth audio, I suggest not. Okay, I suggest just to connect it into the audio jack, which is here. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see it's here. Okay, so you have a better sound quality, guys. Alright, I think the Bluetooth, even though I'm using a Jabra 75T, I think it's quite good already, but I don't think the sound quality, it keep getting disconnect, right? So that's something that you guys have to take note. I mean, it's a neat feature to have, but I don't think it's properly implemented. Okay, so yeah, so that's the thing that I wanted to share with you guys as well. Alright, so I think this sums up all the things that I like and I don't like about the Nintendo Switch OLED. Okay, so if you guys have any other question that you have, that you would like to, if you like me to test it out, okay, do leave in the comment section below. Alright, I'll be very happy to help you guys test it out, you know, and do comparison if needed. If I have the equipment or other equipments that you guys requested, I'll reply to you as soon as possible. Alright, once I have the answer. Okay, or anything else that you guys want me to try, just let me know in the comment section. Right, so I hope this give you guys a good idea whether should you buy this, right, Switch OLED version for your holiday gift, right, or for your families or for yourself to pamper yourself after a whole year of hard work. Alright, so if you like this video and this video helped you, please like this video, let YouTube algorithm do its work. Alright, and then please share with your family members and friends. And do remember to subscribe to my channels as I shared with you just now. Okay, I'm going to do quite a bit of video content coming out soon with all the Nintendo Switch OLED accessories, right? So I hope you guys stay safe, okay? And please remember to subscribe to my channel and please stay safe and I love you guys. Goodbye.